Hello everyone, my name is Evgeny Semenchuk and you are watching Global Plumbing Network channel. Today I will speak with Giorgi Gogichaishvili and first of all I just want to thank you Giorgi for this interview, and at the beginning I want to ask you make some little presentation of Thermorum company, some foundation history, plumbing position in your market, and some interesting points of your company and your position in this company.
Sure, with a great pleasure. First of all, Evgeny, thank you very much for contacting me and giving me the opportunity to be part of this interview. My name is Giorgi Gogichaishvili. As you already presented me, I take the position of Chief Procurement Officer and at the same time one of the co-founders of Thermorum LTD. This company was founded in the beginning of 2016, so we are operating already 6 years in Georgian market. So the idea of foundation of this company was, I'd say, was born among the founders, myself and other my partners. We founded this company together with my friends and other people who were active in this field, I mean plumbing, heating, air conditioning. The idea was to import some new products and to give the opportunity to some great producers that we knew in Europe, mostly in Italy, to give them the opportunity to present their products in Georgia. I was working for 10 years in Saga Impex LTD. This company is quite well known in Georgia, but after 10 years, you know, it's quite a long time, and I wanted to try myself with my company, and me and my colleagues left the company and founded Thermorum LTD. The good thing was that all the co-founders were leading different kinds of departments in the company. So I was leading procurement. My partner was leading after sales service. The other one sales department, and the other one the project department. So we had quite high level of expertise and experience in our fields. This helped us to boost the start of the company. And now, after 6 years, we are one of the top 5 companies by market share in Georgia, thanks to our suppliers, thanks to their high quality product, and also, of course, our employees and our loyal customers.
Okay, thank you for this presentation, and I want to ask you a question about your relationship with suppliers, because your company is quite young. 6 years is not long period of life for a company, because for example your previous company, I think maybe 20-25 years so far. So yeah, and my question's about your suppliers, because as I understand, your range based on European brands, big company, for example, Clefi, Dab, Danfoss, Midea, and others. How did you manage these partners to your company? How did you start cooperation with these brands?
This is a great question. So. First, to answer your question, how did we get successful in a relatively short term, is that we knew the markets, Georgian market, were well, had a great experience. So we knew well the channels of sales well. We had great connections in the market, but also we had a great relationship with the suppliers, with the producers, and we actually knew all main players of the international market of plumbing and heating sector. We were even friends with some of them, no matter we were in a partnership during our stay in previous company or not. Because we were open to meetings, we were open to all the possibilities, and we had really great international connections. How did we get such a great portfolio of brands and great list of partners? Is that our strategy of cooperation with them is being straightforward, is being honest, and we analyze their portfolio deeply before we get in touch with them, before we contact them. We send precise inquiries. We give them the business. We provide them our presumed business plans, also market analysis, and then I mean we are transparent. We do not give them huge expectations in order to get the contracts. You know, sometimes in the business and some companies are doing so to get signed the contract. And I think that this is well received among serious producers like Kalefi, Tafos, Midea, Aermec, and so on. And last but not least, we have really great expertise in project department. We have really very well acknowledged employees, and we are aware of, let me say, more complicated systems like industrial systems and commercial systems. And it means that we can provide a full package of services and products to our partners that operate in different stages and different sales channels, like distributors, designers, and so on and so on.
As I understand, your company make full support in the heating and ventilation market. I mean, designing, post-service, sales, and others. How did you create the system in your company?
That's correct. As I mentioned before, the management of the company and the foundation of the company is well experienced. Each founder of the company was leading different directions, 5 or more than 5 years, 10 years. So it means that we had the possibilities and the knowledge and the trust to develop our department ourselves. Of course, we were supporting each other and getting support from our partners. We are trying to study a lot from them, because we understand that they are the source of novelties and the technological advances. So this gave us the possibility to get some advantages among other players in the market. And one important thing I would like to tell you is that we are really very experienced in after-sales service. We have our after-sales service, and we declare to our customers that we will go to the field to solve their problem in 48 hours. Across Georgia, in all regions, we have after-sales service departments in Ajara region, in Eastern region, in different cities. So we are very versatile in this term, and we pay a lot of attention to that. So we make after-sales service in-house. We do not outsource this service. We do not cooperate with third parties.
Do you have a big post-service team? Yeah.
Yes, we have quite big post-service team. We have different teams dedicated to specific types of the products. Like for residential products, there is a different team. For walk-in boilers and relatively simple heating systems, cooling system, and so on. And we have a different separate dedicated team for more commercialized.
Your portfolio of brands included not cheap products, European and well-known brands. For example,
go to high-end.
For example, in Ukraine, we can separate plumbing market on several types, depending of price, and most of part of the plumbing market is for cheapened product. In Georgia, what is separating of plumbing market, and what is the percentage of not cheap products?
That's a good question. I think that we should break down into product categories in order to understand how segmentized the market. We will speak about walk-in boilers that are, let me say, 30% of our store. That is the biggest share. They are the drive of sales. Speaking about residential heating, the biggest share, I think, more than 50% of the walk-in boilers present in the market are either European, mostly Italian brands, from various like Ariston, Imergas, Italtherm, Beretta, and so on and so on. But there are also Turkish, like really high quality, Thermorum LTD. Chinese products, or let me say the lower segments products, we speak about walk-in boilers, they are not so well presented, let me say, in the market, or they have some share, but not as big as Turkey and Italy. And during the COVID times, the market share even decreased, and after the pandemics, because of increasing the shipping cost, sea freight, and also some problems with the liquids and increasing the transit time, was more, let me say, reasonable for the companies like us to focus more on European products. About piping systems, you find here many many German brands, or Swiss brands, or Sweden brands. Here are mostly Italian for multi-layer pipes and fittings and brass fittings, and Turkish for PPR, welding machine pipes.
Okay. You touched about COVID times, and I just want to ask about the situation of plumbing market in your country in the last 2-3 years. The Ukrainian war and the COVID situation, as the plumbing market was changed several times. And how did you change your company from 2022, for example?
From during the COVID times, of course, the situation was unclear. We had difficulties with the deliveries. We had difficulties with the sales of the stocks because of the state of the emergency. And regarding the deliveries and the product portfolio, we modified it a little bit. We had to do that. We're forced to do that. We decreased as much as possible deliveries from China because of the amount of the investment and because of the transit time was increased. We directed mostly all of our funds to Europe, to European product. But after the state of emergency was, let me say, cancelled, the market started to recover slowly, time by time. But now the situation is much better, for sure, if we compare it to 2021, because we have got a lot of tourists. Exchange rate is stabilized, so Georgian lari is getting stronger versus US dollar and euro, and this helps also the the construction industry and also the markets as a whole. So the sales are going relatively good. Of course, we are still we have to do a lot to recover and to return back to the numbers we had in 2019, but still the situation is normalized, and we hope that it will get even better next year.
A question about your portfolio. You have a lot of brands now. At the moment, your portfolio is full, or will you add some other brand to your portfolio?
For the moment, we consider that our portfolio is, let me say, well structured and well organized. We are even considering to compress our portfolio in order to make our stocks more efficient, make our supply chain more efficient. But as I told you, as I mentioned before, we are open to negotiations and to new cooperations, because there might be some good offers and good ideas coming from different suppliers. Also, even our existing suppliers, they have a huge catalog. So really it's impossible to absorb all the products that our suppliers and partners are promoting worldwide.
As I understand, Thermorum company has several branches in Georgia. Do you have plan to increase your branches, or is enough for you?
Yes, we are actually going to open and inaugurate our new showroom that will become our main sales points. We hope so. We acquired land 4 years ago, and we constructed our own warehouse or our building with offices, and we are going to open this new showroom over there. But we think and we assume that this will be that there will be no new branches in coming years, in coming 2 or 3 years. We prefer to allocate our attention and our forces within the sales point that are existing now in our sales chain, and also pay a lot of attention to our dealers and to push the sales to our dealers, to support them, and to create a win-win position.
Okay, and I think the last questions about the future. How will you see future of plumber market in next 2-3 years in your country? and not only in your country, maybe in the Europe.
Considering the global situation and considering the new regulations that are coming out year by year in European Union, worldwide, due to the global warming, due to the shortage of the raw materials, and more and more bigger and bigger attention towards high quality and safety and efficiency. I believe that the future of the plumbing, the heating and air conditioning sector is for higher end products, for high quality products, so that will create even bigger comfort, but at a less operation cost. For sure, the prices will increase, and this is logical considering the crisis, the health care crisis worldwide, the Russian-Ukrainian war, and other conflicts worldwide. Also, the shortage of the raw materials, but I believe that this will be compensated by the decrease of operational costs that will be brought by the more and more higher and higher efficiency of the products. And I think that this is for sure the future. And one thing I would like to add is that there is I think, a big opportunity in our market for, let me say, for recycling, recovery, and resale of the product. So getting back the products from the customers, from the end users, repairing it, giving it new life, and selling it into, let me say, second time, lower cost. I think that this is another, I would say, an opportunity is already here, and companies like ours should get the chance of using it.
And one little question about offline, online sales market. Due to COVID situation, it was changed, and many companies open online shops and others. What about your company? Do you have online shops, and how is comparing in your sales online and offline sales?
Yes, we have the website. We are now developing the online shop. It's now under development. I think that we will finish it in 1 or 2 months maximum. You said correctly, during the COVID times, the online sales and online shopping got more popular, for sure, mostly for commodity products, but our sector is technically a bit complicated, you know, and it's so easy for the customers to identify the product that they actually need, and they are still in need of technical assistance, and they still prefer to contact the plumber or contact the technical department or the firm, the company like us, and just see and touch the products that they are gonna purchase. But if we speak about electric water heaters, like electric convectors, gas convectors, for sure these products are the share of the sales of these products in online shopping is increasing.
Okay, thank you for your time, for your answers. It was interesting interview, and I wish your company to fast growing in this year and in the future.
Thank you so much. It was a great pleasure and honor to be involved in this interview.